Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, welcome to this powerful reading. Today's energy is intense. As I'm filming today, we have the planet Mercury opposing the planet Pluto. The combination of these planets' energy is creating something I want to call mental warfare. It's something that some of you are already experiencing in your life. It is showing up through some of the conversations that you're having that are feeling heated or loaded in some way. It is through the power struggles that are showing up in your lives unexpectedly or out of nowhere. It is where everyone's trying to prove a point or protect some sort of a truth. It is something that you feel in the background, beneath the surface, in silence. Sometimes it's like an internal battle or a battle that you're saying without words, because this energy is going to speak louder than words. You're definitely going to feel it. So I wanted to bring you some messages, some guidance, some clarity that your soul needs to hear today as you're navigating through this. So we're going to pull some cards and see what it is that Spirit wants to share. All right, Cancer, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around this energy. So I'm going to start with a Spirit animal card. This is going to be an animal that is guiding you through this energy, and it's coming to you with a grounding message. All right, so we are getting lion, control. So some of you may be seeing lions somewhere in your life. This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message it has for you is, if you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. Okay, so the energy is in the air right now where things might be clashing, things might not be going in the way that you're expecting, or people are saying things to you, right? There's truths that are being revealed. Someone kept something hidden and sharing that with you after a long time. All kinds of things that are happening. So once again, if you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. Okay, so things are happening. Maybe you're wanting to react to those things happening. This is where you want to stay calm, cool, and collected. Okay, so I wanted to pull a Sacred Woundings Oracle card. This is something that surfaces when we're going through this energy, right? So it's a card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today, Cancer. So let's see what it is that some of you are working through. This is something that is surfacing. This is something that is being drawn out because it is calling to be healed. You're being encouraged to work on healing this, or working with it in some way, or sitting with it. Sometimes you're just meant to sit with it. So the wound of the invisible cry. Okay, so suffering unseen, unheard, unheld. This wound forms when your pain goes unnoticed, whether because you hid it, were taught to minimize it, or were surrounded by those who couldn't hold it. You learn to cry in silence, to cope in your darkest moments, and ensure if your needs are worthy of naming. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. Suffering unseen, your suffering is unseen, unheard, and unheld. This wound forms when your pain goes unnoticed, whether because you hid it, were taught to minimize it, or were surrounded by those who couldn't hold it. You learn to cry in silence, to cope alone, and it can leave you feeling abandoned in your darkest moments and unsure if your needs are worth naming. I feel I at first left a whole sentence out. It's because the words are so small. Okay, so this is the energy of this wound coming through, and you might be feeling this within yourself, or you might be experiencing this external to you through someone else. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you, Cancer. So we've got a card that fell to the ground. So in my practice, if a card falls to the ground, it does not belong to you. Okay, so we're going to only use the cards on the table here. The Chariot. Look at this. You are moving ahead. This is where you're meant to be in motion and action. And you're meant to take an active role in your life, co-creating your desired experience. You're not meant to be passive here. And this card is letting you know that you are going to claim victory somewhere in your life around something specific. Okay, so they want you to own this power. The Chariot, we have the Nine of Wands. You have been working really hard to get to where you are in life right now. And I feel your path is about to open up. And this is where you want to keep those healthy boundaries up. You want to keep your energy structured, is what Spirit is saying here, because there's something that is opening up for you, a path that is revealing itself. And I feel you're feeling supercharged and you're wanting to take it on. So just keep yourself grounded as you're moving through this. It's exciting times for you, Cancer. All right. And we also have the Four of Cups. So there's an energy here in the background that feels a little bit meh. It feels bored. Maybe, you know, something that you have been desiring isn't exactly what you're experiencing right now, but know that Spirit is offering you something. It might not look like what it is that you desire, but it's coming in definitely. It's just coming in a different form, in a different way than you're expecting. So this is where Spirit doesn't want you to close yourself off to opportunities. There's a lot that is happening in your life right now, Cancer. And Spirit is calling you to be open and receptive and to feel into what it is that you are moving through. Your body is communicating to you, and don't be afraid to share your emotions. Don't ever be afraid to share your emotions, Cancer. And with the Chariot card, this is a major arcana card. It's letting me know that there is a big change happening in your life, that you're moving ahead in life, you're progressing, and you're about to have a new experience. Now, some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly, because this energy of the Chariot, this major arcana, is in the background. Okay, now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards' energies are showing up for you and how this reading resonates for you. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, so this is a time for you to stand strong, Cancer. There's a lot of changes coming in. You're at an elevated energy right now, and you're able to see the bigger picture. You're understanding more. I feel maybe you're working on a project or about to enter a new phase, a new chapter in your life, and you're able to see things more clearly here. And I feel maybe there was a distant dream that you had now is approaching you much more clearly, and you're feeling it and you're sensing it. And whatever it is that you're feeling and sensing is true for you. Trust it, follow it, okay? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they'll put the pieces together for you. All right, so the Chariot here. You are meant to drive, you are meant to be behind the wheel of your life, Cancer. You are the one that is directing yourself. If you take a look at this Chariot card, there is nothing that is steering this wagon other than this person themselves. It's their inner knowing. They're in a place where they're feeling balanced. They are trusting the steps that they are taking in their life. Even though things might be difficult or challenging, they're setting off on this new journey, on this new experience, and there's a lot of support that is there for them. You're being cheered on by Spirit. I also feel that you have a lot of support in your physical reality, in your material reality with some of the people that you are surrounded by. And it's important that you surround yourself with people that actually uplift your energy. Right? It is time to guard your energy, your home, your job, guard your soul in a sense. You are responsible for your soul's energy, so it's your responsibility to keep that energetic space clear of anything that isn't in alignment with who you are, right? You are building right now, you are co-creating. And again, Spirit wants you to step into that role of a co-creator, right? So I'm seeing things working out really well for you, Cancer, around something that you are trying to build. It feels like you're setting off on a new journey, on a new experience in your life. You're feeling really good about this, and this is what matters for you. And anything that is old or from the past no longer needs to be here within this energy. You're being cheered on to move forward. So I'm seeing a lot of forward movement here. I'm seeing you coming into a peak experience in your life as well. And, you know, they want you to focus on the blessings in your life currently with this Four of Cups energy, because there's something that you're not seeing here, something that you're like kind of turning away from. I don't know what this is. You're going to have to share with me in the comment section below what this is, but you're turning your back. Like this person is sitting with their back against these full cups and they're wishing for something else or hoping for something else. But what you're looking for is actually already here. It's already with you. And perhaps you're not recognizing it. And this is where, you know, sometimes we have a lot of illusions. Sometimes we have this, you know, internal battle that we are experiencing, this mental warfare we're going through. And maybe there are things in your life right now that are confirming something to you around, you know, something that doesn't feel in alignment. And I'm getting grass isn't greener on the other side here as well. So perhaps you're looking for something that you feel is going to be better than what you currently have. I don't know what this is. Or maybe this was something that you used to think, and you're coming to a place where you've recognized what you actually have, and the cups that are full here are actually expanding, and there's more coming with this when you're recognizing what you already have in your life. So that's a message for somebody out there. And this Chariot card is, I don't know, the wheelchair is coming in. I don't know if any of you are on a wheelchair or wheels, like somebody that's sitting on wheels. That's a confirmation for you in some way. There's nothing that is going to stop you here. All right, Cancer, there's nothing that is going to get in the way, because you will not allow it to get in the way. Maybe you did have something that got in the way before, but now there's no such thing that is in the way. So those of you that have been feeling blocked somewhere in your life, there is no block. This is you getting out of your own way. Sometimes we are our own block because of the limitations and the restrictions that we have, right? Sometimes we feel like we have a path that we're looking at and there are some, you know, blockages that are in the way, right? And this is where Spirit really wants you to ground yourself and not allow emotions to get in the way here. Okay, so I'm getting hesitation. I'm getting someone that is pausing for a moment. Maybe something doesn't feel right as you are moving forward into this new experience. Immerse yourself in that in-between phase of not knowing, feeling resistant, like what is that resistancy? Listen to what it is that your intuition is saying to you, and allow yourself to follow that. I feel sometimes we don't want to say what it is that we're feeling because we feel like we're not going to be heard. This is the invisible cry. This is a wound I feel that sometimes gets in the way of what we're trying to do because of our past, because of our childhood, right? Maybe someone told us to be quiet because what we are saying isn't real or it doesn't matter. I don't know if any of you have felt that. So we sometimes have a lot of pent-up emotions and we want to express them or react to something. So this is where Spirit wants you to, I feel the Lion card is connected here with the Nine of Wands. You are actually moving into a new frequency and vibration in your life. And some of you are in the in-between phase of that. And there's a lot that you might be feeling, a lot that you might want to take action on because of the emotions that you're feeling. And these emotions are coming from somewhere, and I feel it is always connected to our mind. The things that we are saying, the things that are playing in our head, the overthinking, the obsessive thinking, the stories, the limits, the restrictions in our mind that we believe to be true, right? So this is where Spirit wants you to take the chaos in your mind, ground it, create some clarity, and to, you know, when we're feeling heated, when we're feeling like there's conversations that feel more than what's being said, you're sensing a lot of things here, Cancer. And I don't know why I'm getting a Leo energy coming in. This could be cusp energy, or there may be a Leo around you. I feel like I want to call you Leo, Cancer. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. Maybe you have a Leo somewhere around you. I'm seeing you butting heads with somebody here. Trying to get something across, but not being able to express it in the way that you want to. Now, your actions are going to speak louder than words here, and it's really important that you protect yourself from reacting, getting your emotions in control, your reactions. So I feel you're doing a really good job of this already, Cancer, keeping yourself rooted and grounded and becoming aware of some of the triggers, some of the things that poke at you that draw out these emotions, right? And I'm getting somebody that is sitting in silence here with this and allowing yourself to kind of mull through the emotions, mull through the feelings, because you're wanting to take action on them. So I don't know if any of you give yourself a time to pause, especially when you're feeling overworked or like within your emotions, within your mind. Sometimes there's a disconnect, and this is something that Spirit is bringing into your awareness right now, that might be stopping you from doing something. You're meant to be active, not passive at this time, and be very aware of what is in alignment with you and what is not, because this person is standing up at a higher elevation. They're able to see the bigger picture, and they understand what is for them and what is not for them through the life experiences they've had. And as you are elevating, moving on to the next chapter and the next level of your life, you have this understanding, you have this knowing that you can stand true in. This is also a call or an encouragement to step into your power and do what is right for you, what feels right for you. Okay, my stomach's talking, so I apologize for that. I've got to go have lunch soon. So yeah, these swords, these look like swords. They're upright, so they're not rooted in the ground. They are actually, this person's actually holding this. We've got a divine masculine energy. I don't have any feminine cards here. All of these cards have men on them. So I feel that some of you are meant to open up and not close yourselves off. You're meant to take action, but also be open and receptive. To immerse yourself in the emotions that you might be feeling, which are coming through here, the Four of Cups. So what I'm also getting is a manifestation that is taking shape, that is taking form, something that you have called into your life, something that you have been working really hard towards. It's actually happening for you, Cancer. Maybe you're in disbelief of it, or you're in a place right now where you're planning everything out and trying to organize something. So again, this is where Spirit really wants you to step in and take a look at the bigger picture and put some roots in the ground. These are roots that you can use as, not as armor, but as power, right? So this is the Nine of Wands energy here. You're feeling very passionate. I feel there's a lot of different kinds of things that you're wanting to do here, Cancer. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling motivated at this time. And I feel you may have like a list of things that you want to do or accomplish. And they want you to do this one at a time, because you're stepping into this energy where you're going to find yourself knocking these out of the ballpark. Now, I'm getting someone who might not be feeling motivated or inspired right now. This could be something that is in the background where you're kind of passive. You're not seeing the opportunities. Maybe you're thinking a lot of things. Maybe you're taking a lot of courses. Talking about a lot of things, but not actually taking action on them, right? You're kind of sitting there. So, and an example of this for me is that they're bringing up to share with you is when I first started exercising, when I first chose to start implementing exercising, weight training, that kind of thing. And I watched a lot of videos and I was taking a lot of information. I was watching people. I'm like, and it felt like I was actually doing the exercises. I'm like, oh, I could totally do that. That looks super easy without actually doing the exercises. And then I started, and this is the energy that it feels like, that part where we're taking everything in, but not actually applying it, right? So when I started to apply the exercises, I'm like, oh my God, this is actually harder than what it looked like, right? So now I'm actually actively applying the exercises and starting to work on getting better at them, right? It's a lot of hard work. It's something that I'm seeing on a bigger scale and starting to organize into my life, structure into my life. And this is something that I'm manifesting that I wasn't feeling, like I wasn't feeling that much into it. So I feel some of you might be feeling like, yes, this is what I want to do. I can see the bigger picture, and that bigger picture might be overwhelming, and it might not look like exactly what you think it was supposed to look like or what you're expecting it to look like. Maybe it feels like it's a lot more work than you were expecting it to be. And don't let the work scare you here, Cancer. Okay, do things one at a time, and you're going to find yourself knocking things out of the park here. And to be grateful, I feel gratitude is going to be a big one. Practicing gratitude in your day-to-day life, being thankful for the things that you currently have, you know, and there's more coming to you. And not to be in this place of despair or feeling hopeless, right? They want you to walk that path of faith. Sometimes having faith can be a scary thing. It's like, okay, if faith is all there is, then I don't know about this, right? So uncertainty, not knowing, or this battle within yourself, having things come into our lives external to us that confirm what it is that we're feeling. So if you're feeling a certain way and you're looking to confirm that feeling, you're going to find that you're confirming it. Because you're a manifester, you're going to draw in energies that confirm what it is that you're feeling, because you're going to start to activate that part of your reticular activating system that's going to show you all of that. So here, Spirit wants you to take action, to get into motion with this rather than thinking about it, feeling it, not actually applying it, taking that first step and initiating the process. And they want you to focus on what is actually working for you right now. There's so much that you can be proud of here, Cancer, and Spirit is wanting you to see that. And there's an offering coming in there. Like there's something that is, there's an opportunity coming in. And when we're caught up in our mind, our emotions are our biggest communicator. So if you're feeling a certain way, take a look at what's going on in your mind. What is influencing that? There's a lot of mental warfare happening in the world. A lot of energies that are external to us that are influencing us, manipulating us, steering us in directions that aren't even our own. This is a time where Spirit is calling us to come back to ourselves and reconnect to what's truthful for us, and to remember who we are within the energy we are experiencing and follow that. But know that there's an opportunity to reconnect with yourself, to ground yourself and not react to situations as well. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card. This is the L-Key Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. It's a Spirit Warrior deck. This is a card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So know that you are going to claim victory. You are elevating in your life's experience. You're having a spiritual experience. And gratitude, just being grateful for being alive in this world, right? Waking up every single day with the opportunity to co-create with Spirit, right? So we are getting for you today, Renee. So some of you might be resonating with the name Renee. This is coming in as a confirmation, and some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. She who hopes, love, hope, and relationships. We got a bridge here. So, yeah, the energy of bridge, the bridge that is connecting two energies here, or giving you an access point. This is what I'm getting here with this card. So Renee, let's pull you up here, Renee. She who hopes perches on a bridge to get acquainted with the frog below. So the frog is also coming in as a confirmation for you as a spirit animal guide. So even though she's already kissed a few frogs, she's willing to give it one more shot. She does not allow past disappointments to keep her from opening up her heart once again. This is connecting to the Four of Cups, past disappointments that hold you back. Okay, so her crown shows she knows herself to be a queen already. She has no need to be completed by someone. However, there is room in her world for a partner who will stand beside her to support her and to love her. Renee believes in the sanctity and power of love. The message of this card is to never give up hope, Cancer. Your dreams of love are possible regardless of any history indicating otherwise. Some of you are calling in love, right? And love is coming in for you. So when you are able to look back and see how every connection has brought you to this place, You begin to build your own bridge from loneliness to happiness. Always remember you must crown yourself first, for no one else can make you see your own worth if you don't already own it. Believe in love. Believe the lessons of the past were simply to give you opportunities to become the amazing human you are now. All right, so you're bridging the gap between something here. All right, and love is definitely in the air. You're seeing it from a higher perspective, a new perspective, and it's time for you to claim victory around love somewhere in your life. So that's what's coming through for you. And we're going to close off now with an angel number. So this angel number is going to be guiding you through this energy. So let's see what it is that they're wanting to share with you. So we are getting here infinite self. You are becoming your infinite self. So 8888 and infinity symbols. You might have infinity symbols. I'm getting the energy of what goes around comes around as well coming through this. So you are merging with spirit, my friends. You are an eternal being. You are connecting with your ancestors. So there's a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge coming in, things that you might not understand. And it's okay to not understand something, but sit with that energy. You have unlimited potential here. The sky's the limit. Right? There is no limit, Spirit is saying here. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.